Jamie is wearing a suit with a short, boxy jacket and a fitted, slim, slightly A-line skirt with the hem down to the middle of the knee. Some of the population was very conservative and reflected the First Lady's elegance in the early 60s, while others were breaking free of the conservative lifestyle and going to unstructured clothing. The pillbox hat was very often worn by Kennedy and then spread throughout the nation. The kitten heels worn by Jamie are typical of the tailored and ladylike fashion made popular by Kennedy.
Sophie is wearing a hippie-influenced outfit from the late 1960s. The paisley Indian tunic over the flowy long culotte pants and the love beads and medallion necklace are typical of the hippie-inspired look that crossed over into high fashion. This easy, unstructured look was inspired by the free-thinking and mind-opening mentality of the hippie culture, sometimes achieved by drug use, like LSD for example, and sometimes achieved by meditation. The open sandals worn are very fitting with the free and open way of life and thinking of the hippies.
Robert is wearing a fitted suit with a ruffled shirt underneath. The British invasion and music influenced American fashion. The style of the mods, or modernists, from England became very popular in the United States. American men were exposed to this trend as worn by British rockers such as the Beatles. This mop-top hairdo sported by Robert was very popular in the early 1960s. On Robert's feet are leather boots which were very commonly worn by these American men.
John is wearing the very popular bell-bottom jeans with a loose, flowy, tie-dye top underneath an open-weave, long, tunic-like sweater. The androgynous hippie look was very much in style in the late 60s. Both men and women wore the bell-bottom jeans and tie-dyed shirts. Men also sported the loose, long hairstyle with a bandana, as also worn by the women of this time. John is not wearing any shoes, which was very common of most hippies at the time, showing free expression and looseness. The peace sign necklace, worn by many in the late 60s, was a common symbol among the youth, mostly due to the want for peace and love, especially during the Vietnam War. Rachel is wearing the tie-dye, floor-length, flowy skirt with a sheer blouse underneath a fur vest. This again shows the radical change from the Jacqueline Kennedy look to a free-thinking and loose way of life of the hippies in the late 1960s. Kennedy's dresses and skirts often had a knee-length hemline, while the hippies wore floor-length skirts, which shows the extreme evolution of fashion normalcy. The moccasins Rachel is wearing were a common trend.